Olá, boa noite. Tudo bem, Pedro? Aguardar um pouquinho. Hey,
Hi, how are
how
you?
are you?
I am good, thank you. How are you?
I am great. Thank you for asking. Long time no see you.
Long time no see. Can you
Yes,
hear me? Can you hear me well?
yes,
Yeah?
yes, I
Okay.
can hear you. What about you? Can you hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly. Yes.
Okay. First, I would like to thank you because you are here with me. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your friendship. And please introduce yourself.
Yes, of course.
Uh,
Yes.
be-
My name is Hans Dieter Ham. I I live now in Los Angeles, but I am from
yes,
Guatemala. And yeah, long time friendship, right? How many years
yes.
now?
I think it's gonna be 4 years in
4 years.
July.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
4 years without seeing you personally. So,
I
and
know.
yes, long time. You have some fishes behind you. They are so
Yeah,
great.
thank you. Yeah, this is my room. So we are in a small setting in the corner of my room.
Yes, that's amazing. Hello, guys. Hello, Nitin. Hello, Manoj. Hello, everyone. So, Dieter, the point of this, the goal of this kind of interview, I would like to mean connection. I think it's better. Uh, is to be connected with people around the world and with my friends, especially because we are living a situation that is a little bit chaotic at this moment, and I have this purpose to be connected. So that's why you are here. That's why I'm here, and there are some people watching us. So I would like you share some international experience. You can tell whatever you want, and your life in Los Angeles, yours, how's the situation there about pandemic if you want. Please share with us first. Why did you decide to move to LA? Please.
Okay, well, yeah, first, thank you so much for having me. It's an honor to be here with you. You know that I appreciate you, and since I met you, I always thought that you were a sweet girl, and I saw the vision and all the great things that you provided when you were uh, staying at the place I was working, and I think that it was great that we got to meet each other. And
Yes.
part of my part of my I mean, hotels have been always a big part of my life, and that's why I've been able to travel. I've been able to meet so many people from all over the world, and it's an impact that has created in my life that has created a different culture in me in myself, um, because I grew up in Guatemala in a small town in Quetzaltenango, which is one of the cities of Guatemala, and I knew that there was much more out there, and there is much more out there that I want to see, and I haven't had the opportunity, but I do plan to see all of these. And
Yes.
being a front desk agent for many years taught me about so many different personalities, so many different necessities, um, from people from all over the world, and I think it's important that we all connect. So that's why I think this is a great thing. I think this is great because um, there is no way that we're going to learn about the world if we are in a small room by ourselves and we don't see the rest. And that's why I think it's important that we utilize social media, the internet, in a good way where we can learn about other countries, other people, um, other food, other,
Yes.
there's just so much to see around the world. And I think that however we can do it, any way we can do it, we have to do it. It's very important for ourselves, to see what else is out there.
Yes, I know. I agree
Yes.
with you. We should travel as much as we can because we can know people, we can have these kinds of connection. I met you, I saw you only once, and we are here together after
Yes.
more than 3 years. And
Yes.
I think it's really important to expand your consciousness about the world, about mainly yourself. Because when you are abroad and you don't know what to do, you have to do something. Nobody else can help you. Okay, there are people that help you, but sometimes you have to be with you. You have to understand yourself. You have to lead with your fear, with your dreams, with your when you are alone, when you miss other people, your family, and you have to be strong there. And I love these kinds of feelings. And mainly, I like to be with people like you, good people and friend people. So, Dieter, tell us a little bit your experience, international experiences. You can choose whatever you want. Something that you could felt in the bottom of your heart. Something that, oh my God, it changed me. It was perfect. It was from that moment you are a different person.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, well, like I said, Sia, so I am from Guatemala, and I started working at a hotel. And before that, I was with the group, with the cultural group, and it was kind of like a folklore dance ballet. So we will dance Guatemalan music, and we will perform. Not only nationally, but we will also travel. So I had the opportunity to see other countries around Guatemala, like Mexico, Belize, El Salvador, Honduras. Also working with hotels, I got the chance to travel all over Central America. And this was, I don't know, but the first time I traveled, I remember saying, you know what, I have to go another place now.
Yes,
It becomes like
I
um
know.
like a drug, and you want to go everywhere because you
Yes,
love that adrenaline, and you are in another world, and everything is different. The signs are different. People is speaking to you with another accent, and everything starts from there. Well, that's what happened to me.
yes.
So
Uh,
this is what made me, want to travel more and more. And I took every opportunity to travel, and I said yes. It didn't matter for what or how much money I had. It What mattered, that was that I had the opportunity, and I took the opportunity. And then in 2008, I uh, unfortunately, our countries are full of, bad things too. There is a lot of crime, a lot of organized crime, and I was victim of this. I was working at the Holiday Inn in Guatemala, and unfortunately, they started, pointing me, and they knew where I was working, how much money I was making. So unfortunately, it was hard for me to live like that with that fear, and that's what I always talk about. My country is a beautiful country. You can go, and there is so many beautiful things you can imagine. Not only the beautiful nature places, but also we have ruins, we have pyramids, we have lakes, we have rivers, volcanoes. Um, and I do miss Guatemala because it's very beautiful. I did learn to speak English in over there, and that's why my career started in hotels because I was able to communicate through the hotel, and then eventually that's when I decided to move to United States. You know, my dad uh, has been living here for over 20 years, so he told me, you know what, it's not good for you. Just come over here, and it's better, and you will have a better career. And yeah, it's been great. I mean, United States is a dream. It's a dream that I'm thankful to be here with my dad, with my brother. And I do miss Guatemala, but you know, sometimes we have to give out things to pursue our dreams, you know, and I am living my dream. I am living my dream. I'm working at another hotel now, a bigger hotel, a better position, and this has opened so many doors for me. I got the chance to meet you. I got the chance to meet people
Yes.
from all over the world. Um, and that's what has changed my life, you know, meeting people like you. This is a life
Yes.
change for me. So
Thank you.
it has happened with so many people I have met, and like I say, I always it's sometimes sad to see people go because sometimes people just come for 2 3 days, and there's people that stay a little bit longer, and you get to connect a little bit more, and
Yes.
it's a rush of feelings that it's great. It's
Yes. Yes, I got it. I understand completely what you said because I have the same feelings as you. And you told a good point. Your father, you know, the closest person to you, told you, "Oh, I don't think it's a good idea." So, how was that moment? How did you feel that moment? And how did you lead with that? Because some people, many people actually want to go abroad, want to live abroad. Mainly in my country, I know many people who want that, but there are other kind of people that say, "Hey, don't do that. It isn't gonna be right. You know, it isn't a good idea. Here you have stability, you have your friends, you have a house, your car. So how was that for you?"
it was something I never thought of. I never thought of me moving to United States. Like when my dad left Guatemala, he said I'll be back, and many years happened, and he never went back. Um, my idea was, yeah, I was stable. I had a great job, and I was making good money. I was happy more than anything. Um, it was an impact because at the same time I was scared of what was happening, you know. But I took the chance. One, because I wanted to see my dad. I had not seen my dad, and I wanted to leave, you know, with my dad. My mom passed away when we were very little. I was 10 years, so all I had was my dad, and I was happy to come and live with him, you know. Um, it was scary. It was sad to leave my friends. I was very young. I was 21, so I was in an area of my life where my friends were everything because we would do everything together. Um, I was living by myself in the city, so all I had was my friends, and then I had to move and say goodbye to them, and it was just it was a lot. It was a little bit frustrating, overwhelming, but the dream, the just imagining and say, "Wow, I'm gonna move to the United States," it was it's something I will never give up. I am really happy I got to do it, and
No
and
regrets.
no regrets. No, 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 no regrets. Until today, I don't have any regret. Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Yes, you are strong. Uh,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
because it's not everyone
No.
is able to do that. I know. And you told me another thing that I can't describe it when I'm telling people, oh, I love to travel, especially for those people who don't understand, who never uh, traveled abroad. And I can't describe it. I try, but how could you describe your feelings when you are connecting with people around the world? How do you feel? Can you describe it deeply more than me? Because I can do that. I try, and the people, okay, she's crazy because she loves traveling and she just talk about it.
Yeah, no. Well, I think that what it's involved in traveling is the freedom of
Yes,
traveling. You feel like you're flying
yes,
away. You literally fly away when you go. You take a plane and you fly away of that cage of where you live, right? Maybe it's not a cage, but it's kind of like a cage where you're always there. You know already what's there. You know already what's around the corner. You know that you're gonna see certain people. But when you travel, there is that feeling of you don't know what's gonna happen. Um, when I was very young, I used to travel, and I remember I didn't know if I was gonna have enough money to go where I wanted to go. So I will pack, food, and I will bring like bread and sandwiches, and be like, okay, if there is no food, at least I have this, and I can eat bread.
yes,
And it was more than anything that freedom of I'm going out, I am going to be able to see what else is around there. It's not what I already know what is. And it also depends on you. If you are i- looking for adventure, then yeah, you're gonna like traveling. But if you are not into adventures, then of course you're not gonna like it, because you're gonna be frustrated, scared, and that. So maybe it is not for everyone, but I think that if you give it a try, you're gonna like it. And that's what happened to me. I remember everything was new, people different, and you always get to meet new people, and I love meeting new people.
yes.
So I think that that was for me, to meet new people, talk about them, about their lives, find out what's it like in your country. Nowadays there is so many problems going around the world, and unfortunately what we know is what the news say. Unfortunately, what I know about Brazil, it's what the news say, what social media says. But sometimes I want to hear it from a friend and be like, are you okay? It's everything okay with you? And if you tell me everything is fine, and I'm like, okay, the thing is not that bad. Um, you're fine. You have a job, you have food, you have where to live. There is countries where there is not even that. So I think that the important thing, and what changes my life, is knowing people from all other parts of the world, and see what they get to say about their country.
Yes.
See what they want to see. I have some friends from China that I can't connect with them via social media, only email. However, I talk to them, they're happy. They have a new baby. They send me pictures, and they're like, "Oh, this is our baby. This is our family. We're happy." And I'm like, "Okay, well, I hear in the news that they're not doing well because they don't have social media." And I'm like, maybe they're doing better than me that I have social media. So I think that that's part of the importance of connecting with other people, knowing what really is going on, and not what social media or the news is telling us. Because at the end of the day, they might be lying, because they do, and so that's
Yes.
that's that's something that I recommend, not to let yourself guide by them, but by those friends that you have from other places.
Yes, yes, I agree with you. I think there are people who never know about what is traveling like us, what about connecting with people, and I respect it. and I know how it's difficult sometimes for them to go outside, to go, oh my God, I am alone. And that's okay. Yes, because
Yeah.
you see yourself alone. Oh my God, once I was in Turkey, and my cell phone, the batteries died. I was alone. My paper that I put the places I would like to go, I lost it. And okay, what should I do now? And I have to do other things different that I put to me before it. So, and I enjoy this kind of feeling, you know. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. What should I have to do now? No idea. Okay, only me there, so I have to do something. I really like that. And I would like to know from you, um, how often do you talk with your friends around the world? Because I am asking that because I have a friend in Los Angeles that I've met in Rio, and when I was there, I went out with him, and it was so great because we don't talk every day. We don't talk. We can stay months and months without talking with each other, and when we see, it's like, oh my God, you know, there is no distance. It's about this feeling. I'm telling you, there is no distance. There is no time,
Yeah.
and I really enjoy that.
Yeah.
Is it the same with you? You can be a long time without talking to other people, but it's the same thing when you are together.
Yeah, well, yeah, I do have a busy life. I try to stay busy myself, but I do try to reach as much as I can. I try to take every opportunity every time I have a question. I think I ask you questions about Portuguese all the
Yes.
time.
You
And
asked me.
I do because I like you and I know you speak really good Portuguese, of course. And then I try to take that opportunity and be like, hey, you know what? How are you? Hey, help me with this, or
Yes.
how do you say these? You know, of course, with other friends, maybe it's not much about that. It's more like, how are you, or send thoughts about what they're doing and stuff like that. Um, yeah, I think it's the same. I think that sometimes we forget and we are busy, and um, I have many friends and people that I know around the world, and sometimes it's really hard to keep up and talk to them. But as much as I know is I keep in touch with many people, and yeah, sometimes a long time happens and then you get to say hi and you get happy,
Yes.
it's a good feeling for sure. Um, Sometimes they get married and I'm like, oh, well, congratulations, and I try to look for the videos. Social media nowadays is really nice. You get to
Yes.
connect, and then and that brings joy, not only to my soul. I think that uh, it's part of life, and we're seeing the world through our cell phones, and I like that, and that's why I try to connect with as much people as I can so that I can see the beauty of their life,
Yes.
and I can be thankful for all of these beautiful things that happen around the world.
Yes, yes, I see it, and I have the same feeling as you. And I'm here. When I told to my friends that I would like to do as lives on Instagram with my friends, um, three of them, foreigners from Pakistan and India, supported me. You know, we are so in the opposite place. You know, I'm here in Brazil, they are in Asia, and they are supporting me all the time. My friend here in my city as well, and uh, I think that kind of friendship is amazing. You know, there is no time, there is no distance, there are memories. And you told me that you asked me Portuguese, so I would like to know how many languages do you speak?
I speak two. I speak Spanish, English, and eu estou estudando português. Eu quero falar. Eu quero
Uh-huh.
viajar do Brasil. Eu quero conhecer. Yeah, so I'm trying with my Portuguese as much as I can. I want to be prepared and go to Brazil is one of my dreams. Brazil, Greece, but I want to have a little bit of Portuguese prepared to go and practice more. Um, I did
I'm
learn.
here.
I
I
know,
am
I know.
here.
You're always there for me, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You have been great help in learning,
No
and
problem.
yeah, I love the music. The music it's helped me so much. Um,
What kind of music do you like?
oh my God, I love Alexander Pires. I love that kind of music.
Mhm.
So that's what I listen. I listen to Alexander Pires music like almost every day.
Pagode? Pagode, samba?
Pagode samba, yeah, samba. It's I used to dance samba when I was young all the time. I loved samba and happiness, and I hope one day I get to go to to Rio to the
Yes.
parade.
Yes, come.
You have to come
We
with
can
me.
go together.
Yeah,
Yes, we go
yeah,
together.
yeah, yeah. I learned English because I knew there was that I was gonna open the doors for me, and
Mhm.
that's something I always recommend to everybody. I know it's hard. It's not easy to learn another language, but you have to find ways to learn. And I I remember where I grew up. It was there was no English in my first school. My the schools I went, some of them had English, but some of them didn't, and the English was very low, not so advanced.
Yes,
Um,
like in Brazil.
yeah,
Yes.
so what I started doing was I grabbed music and I started, you know, uh, looking for the words, finding out what the words said, listening to the music. And I remember an aunt once told me, try to get English all over, like put English in your eyes, put English in your ears, put English in your mouth, like learn about it. And I did like it, and that's what I think that helped. I had great teachers too, and so I think that helped me, and that did open doors for me. That did open so many doors for me until today. I think that that's one of the reasons I am where I am because I do like English. I do like I did learn. So, but like I was telling you the other day, I don't think it's that important. So if you think that you want to travel to a country you don't speak the language,
Yes.
yeah, it is
At least
important to be.
one.
Yeah, at least words you need to know to communicate. You know, important stuff. But don't have I will always say don't make excuses to not to always make excuses to do, you know, and do what you love. And if you really want to do something, go for it and forget about what what you think you it's gonna happen, because what you think is gonna happen is gonna happen. It's gonna be something even better. It always
Yes,
happened
I
to me.
agree.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
and remember that not all places speak, not all people speak English. Once I was in Egypt, in the countryside, and I was there. Oh my God! I just asked some things in English, and the people weren't able to say. So it's really important to know English, but when you go abroad, I think it's good to know about their language. You know,
Yes,
it's
yes.
yes, and
That too.
yes, it's really important. So, how is this process? Are you enjoying to learn Portuguese? How is
Yes,
it?
of course. Yes, like I said, the main reason I am learning and the my main way to learn is through music. And yeah, I listen to Alexander Peters. There is some other singers that I do listen, and it's it's what I enjoy. I think that the accent, there is something so captivating about Portuguese that I can explain, but it attracts, and I don't feel like I am learning or like I am studying. I feel like it's something I enjoy doing. I enjoy
Yes.
listening. I also watch ASMR videos in Portuguese, and sometimes I don't even know what they're saying, but I enjoy it, and I do
Yes.
understand a lot. I do understand a lot because of my Spanish. Um, but yeah, it's I love
It's
the food
yes.
is great.
Yeah.
Brazilian food is
Hey,
great.
when do you remember Lucas? Lucas Luan?
Luan Lima,
Do,
yeah, yeah,
yes,
I
he
do
was there.
remember. Yes,
We cooked stroganoff. Were you there when we
I
cooked
was.
it?
Yeah,
Yes.
I
Oh
was.
my God,
Yeah.
it was a lot of people there, and I couldn't remember. Yes, Lucas and I. Lucas is a Brazilian guy, and we were in Los Angeles. We have met each other there in the hostel, and one day we decided, oh, let's cook stroganoff, and we made it, and everybody who was there went to us to eat it, and it was good. It wasn't like a Brazilian, but it was good. I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah, I do
Yes.
remember. Yeah. You wanna know there was one time somebody was cooking and I was at the front desk, and I was all over the place, and that day I was in the front desk and they were all cooking in the back. And then they came to the front and they were like, "Hey, there was this guy. He's like holding like a leaf with like stuff inside, And I was like, and he was like, "Do you want to try this?" And I was, "Yes, of course." And he didn't give it to me in my hand. He just put it in my mouth, and I started chewing, and it was like meaty, and it was like the leaf, and it was great. And I was like, "Wow, that has a lot of flavor." And then he takes off, and I noticed that the other people that were there looked at me like scared, and they were like, "You ate that?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, "That was mice." And I was like rat? And they were like, "Yeah, that's what he was cooking." It was great. That had like really good flavor. I don't know what it was, but I am glad I tried it.
Yes,
But
yes,
that's
it
what they
was
told me after.
good. And many people went there to be with us, and it was perfect. The process of doing the food, the process of being there was great, and we spent a lot of time choosing. Oh my God, it's not like in Brazil. What is that? We don't know, but it
The
was
ingredients.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's one of the things that I always say too. Uh, I feel like we don't have the same ingredients, even though they
Yes.
are for sale. There is something missing. There is a link missing. Maybe it's the way the weather, the way they're grown. I don't know. There is something. Every time I try food from Guatemala and United States, I've always say it doesn't taste the same. There is some food
No.
that gets close, but you will never get that essence and that touch that our our countries, have. So the best way to try the real food from Brazil, I believe, is gonna be in Brazil. And the same thing for my Guatemalan food. I think that the only place to try Guatemalan food is in Guatemala. I'm not big. I
Uh, I can't. Okay, it's better. Now I can hear you. And
Okay, yeah. Um,
yeah, I was telling that you told one thing that is really true. The food, we can go to the supermarket, we can find the food, but it's different. Even the same For example, in Brazil we have Nestlé, you know, Nestlé.
Hmm. Yes, yes.
And there you also have Nestlé, but the taste isn't the same. And I think that stroganoff was completely different, but it was good. It was completely different, and I tasted. Oh my God! It's not like we do in Brazil, but okay. And about food, in United States, we you have a lot of different fruits from here in Brazil. For example, blueberry. Um, I saw it a lot. Blueberry, strawberry is common here. There are others, but I cranberry. Oh my God! I have never drunk cranberry juice like in USA. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult because my city is a small city and we don't have this kind of fruit here. Blueberry we have, but it's not we have it every day. And I think the same when you come to Brazil, we don't have the same fruit every day. But it was uh, really different for me because I went to the supermarket to make my food, to cook my food, and oh my God, I spent a lot of time choosing that. And I am grateful because in this case, because I can learn. When you are traveling, all the time we can learn. When you are in the supermarket, when you are in the street. When I was in LA, I was crossing the street and a big street, and two guys was uh, behind me, and we started to talking about, you know, about and about whatever, doesn't matter about, I don't remember, but we start talking, and after we went to a bar and went to a pub, and we stayed there for a time, and after, okay, bye bye. So I have never met them after that, and that's why I think it's important traveling as travel, because we are here having this connection, but those guys I have never met again. I have never seen because they didn't have Facebook or Instagram. I didn't have Instagram that time, but here we are. You know, some people we have connection, and some people we don't. I think it. I don't know what is that. I truly believe in connection, you know. Okay, I have a great connection with this person, although I don't speak it a lot of every day. I have a good connection. We speak a lot, and only don't have connection, you know. It's a, I don't know. Sometimes I think it's weird, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's normal. I mean, in everyday life,
Yes,
it doesn't matter if you're working with somebody next to you. Uh, Sometimes there is no connection, and there is no connection, and sometimes you see somebody once in your life, and you connect. Why? There is maybe science behind that. Um, the most important thing I think is that if somebody has if you have the opportunity to talk to somebody and help somebody, and you can make a connection after that, then it's good. And if not, it has happened to me at the hotel many times where I go my way to help somebody, and I create a good connection. And sometimes it's my job at the end of the day, and I think that people know that that's my job, and they don't want to connect just because they don't want to. And it's we life goes on, and we have to move on.
yes,
Do I wish to connect to everybody? Yes.
yes.
do But I think that I have so many connections now that I am happy and dedicate time to my connections. I do also have a lot of friends from India. I used to work at this small store, and they were traveling. They were staying close to where I was working, and they didn't know how to make a call to their country,
Hmm.
and they will buy the cards for me from the store, and they will be like, can you help me make the call to India? And I was like, the instructions are in the back and I will make the call from them. And they were so happy, and I helped like seven of them. And then after another group, that they left, and then another group comes and they go to the store and they're like, we're looking for Dieter. And I was like, that's me. And they're like, oh yeah, it's because they told me that you can help me make a call to India. And they had my name written down, and they were looking for me. That's something that changed my life. Of course, I became friends with them, and they're really good people. I love them so much. They're my friends. I hope I get to visit them in India. They're always telling me, come to India. And I really do want to go. And like I said, I am really happy I made a connection with them. Um, and that's how life is. And if we don't
Yes.
try to connect, then our life is gonna maybe not be the same.
Yes, I agree with you. And sometimes you have to say goodbye. I think it's the worst part of,
Yeah.
yes. Oh my God, you have to say goodbye. Oh my God. I cried. Sometimes I cry. I really
Yeah.
cry because the connections is so strong and you have to say, okay, I don't know. I have no idea if I'm gonna to see you again, but I,
Yeah.
oh my God.
I do
Yes.
remember when I said goodbye to you in West Hollywood, and we went for a night out, and you were like, I'm
Yes.
leaving tomorrow. And I was like, when I get
Oh
there,
my
you're not
God.
gonna be there. And it's a sad feeling, but um here we are. I mean,
Yes,
we're
we are
still
here.
we're not next to each other, but in our hearts I think that we are. And like I said, I always reach out to you, and you're so sweet and kind, and I thank you for that, and I thank my
Thank you.
destiny to for putting me for putting us in the same place at the same time once in our lives.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, I am so grateful about it. It was a perfect night that night. Oh my
yeah,
God, it was good.
yeah,
Yes, yes. I was
yeah,
with my friends, and it was really important to me. I know I have that picture I told you. I'm gonna find and send it to you.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and just we are almost finished this live, and I would like to know about uh, LA. Can you talk about, oh my God, how is LA? How is to live in LA? How is the culture, the nightlife? Something basic, because, for example, there are many people who never went to LA and would like to go one day. So I see LA, for example, like movies, okay? When you tell me about Los Angeles, I see, I understand movies. So, what do you want to share about LA with us, please?
Yeah, you see a lot of celebrities everywhere, especially working at the hotel. You are not imagining what's going to happen, and there they are. I am a big fan of the show Friends, and I remember
Mhm.
one day I was watching Friends, getting ready, to go to work, and I get ready, and then I go to the hotel. I walk in, and of course there's all these security guards, and then I go in, and right there is Jennifer Aniston, and I'm like,
Oh
I
my
I
God!
I couldn't believe it, and I was so happy, and it was
I can't breathe.
yeah, that's how I felt. Of course, I got in trouble for giving her a hug, but I don't care. I have that with me now. But it is, like you said, I like I like Miami. I love Miami. It's beautiful, and you can have parties. You shouldn't go to the beach and drink, but everybody does. And that was one of my favorite places. Las Vegas is amazing, but honestly, I wouldn't give up LA. I don't think I will be able to. a lot of people say it's so expensive, and I'm like, there's a reason it's expensive. It's nice. You have everything. You want to go hiking?
Yes.
You can go hiking. You want to go to the snow? 2 hours and you're in the snow. You want to go to the beach? 1 hour and you are already at the beach. You want to go?
Yes.
It depends. It depends on yourself. The nightlife, it's amazing. I think it's uh one of the best, to be honest. I can't wait for them to open the clubs and go back. I heard
Yes.
Universal Studios is opening tomorrow, today, and that made me super happy. I just hope everybody does get be careful still. I know that everything is coming back to normal in LA little by little, but I hope people really does uh, take precautions because there is still something bad out there, and I that's my only recommendation. But I think that LA, it's a great destination. There is so much to do. There is things that you can do without money. There is things that you can do with money, of course. And I do recommend LA. And if you
Yes, me too.
want to come to LA and you want a tour, hey, my Instagram is here, please. Look for me. I will
Yes.
help you. I will guide you. There is a lot in LA to see. Dogs, it's dogs heaven. Anywhere you go to the mall, there's dogs. You go to a restaurant, there is a dog there. So it's it's beautiful. It,
Yes, it's amazing.
it is
It's
amazing. Yes.
amazing.
Yeah, there
Yes.
is a reason why rent is so expensive. There's a reason why houses are so expensive. It's because it's beautiful. It is beautiful, and you pay for that. You know, I'm not saying there's other places are not beautiful. I just think that there is a reason why everybody wants to be in LA and buy things in LA. You know.
Yes, yes, I know. And I would pay every money for that, you know. Yes. LA is completely different. And it's amazing. I love that place so much, and I hope to see you there.
Yeah, I hope
Another,
to too. Yeah,
yes, in
we have to.
California or here in Brazil.
Yes.
I have good memories from you from LA with the guys, you know, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be for the rest of my life. That's why I am here, and that's it. I think you could describe your feelings, your connection with your friends around the world. Uh, I really appreciate this time we had together, Dieter. Thank you so much. You are very special for me. You are a friend, and don't hesitate, okay? Whenever you want, talk to me, talk in Portuguese, in English. We can try Spanish, okay?
Spanish,
No
we should
problem.
try Spanish.
Gosta de falar português?
Eu vou falar.
Vai falar. Já está falando.
Estou falando, eu quero.
Is there anything else that you want to say?
Yeah, I just want to end with something you said that is very important. Um, you know, sometimes we invest money in material stuff, and that material stuff goes and comes and goes. Money comes and goes. The traveling stays. If you travel and you see something for the first time, that's going to stay with you forever, and you always remember that, and you're going to feel like you're living that every time you do remember that. So I think that that stays forever with you in your heart. And the people you know, the people that do want to connect with you, will stay forever in your heart. So I do recommend traveling, meeting new people, and yeah, you will always be in my heart. And I'm glad I got to meet you.
I'm glad to hear that. Yes, I agree with you. Memories we can take with us, you know. You
Yeah,
can take it for uh, whatever we are. And material things, house, car, oh my God, we can have in LA, we can have it in Los Angeles.
yes,
And thank you so much. I really liked what you said last year. And You are in my heart, okay? You will always be in my heart. I really appreciate our friendship. And
Likewise.
whenever you want, I am here, okay? In Brazil or California, and in Portuguese, in English, it doesn't matter, okay? I am here.
Okay. Of course. Well,
Uh,
yeah, it was very nice to talk to you, and thank you for having the time to talk to me.
Thank you so much. Okay, see you next,
See
okay?
you.
I talk to you later. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Guys, thank you for being here with us, and really appreciate our time we had together. And don't hesitate, okay? When you go to LA, you can ask Dieter for some help. You can meet him, and I really appreciate this opportunity we have to connect with the world. E pessoas, galerinha, amigos que estão aqui, ele falou, quando vocês forem a Los Angeles, vocês podem conectá-lo, podem sair com ele, pode pedir informações, pedir ajuda, que ele está aí disponível para ajudar. E ele realmente acredita nisso, né, de ajudar uns aos outros. E é assim que a gente vai crescendo, é assim que a gente vai se unindo, mantendo conectado. Thank you so much,
Thank
Dieter.
you.
Have a
Thank
great
you.
night there.
Good night.
Bye bye.
Bye
Good
bye.
night.